Exploring the world's dark and mysterious places can be a thrilling adventure, but some rooms are better left undiscovered. These locations, often hidden away from public view, hold terrifying secrets that have captured the imaginations of horror enthusiasts and adventurers alike. Here are 10 of the scariest rooms that should have stayed secret, each with a chilling story that will send shivers down your spine. 1. The Winchester Mystery House's sealed room. The Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California, is a sprawling mansion filled with architectural oddities, secret passageways, and doors that lead to nowhere. One of the most eerie features of this house is the sealed room discovered in 2016, hidden behind a wall for over a century. This room contained numerous items, including a Victorian couch, a dress form, sewing machines, and other personal belongings. The legend goes that Sarah Winchester, who built the house under the belief that she was haunted by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles, sealed off rooms to confuse and trap the vengeful ghosts. The discovery of this room reignited interest in the haunted mansion and its ghostly inhabitants. 2. The Catacombs of Paris Hidden Chamber. The Catacombs of Paris are an extensive underground ossuary holding the remains of over 6 million people. While these tunnels are already known for their macabre nature, a hidden chamber discovered in 2004 adds an extra layer of terror. During a training exercise, police discovered a fully equipped cinema complete with a giant screen, seating for 20 people, and a bar stocked with drinks. Even more disturbing was the discovery of cameras rigged to record anyone who entered the area. The group responsible for this secret cinema remains unidentified, and the mystery of its purpose and how it was set up continues to haunt the minds of those who hear the story. 3. Pripyat Hospital's basement in Chernobyl. The abandoned city of Pripyat, near the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, is a ghost town frozen in time since the catastrophic meltdown in 1986. Among the eerie remnants of this city is the basement of Pripyat Hospital, which houses some of the most radioactive materials from the disaster. This room is filled with the discarded clothing and equipment of the first responders who rushed to the scene of the explosion, many of whom succumbed to acute radiation sickness. The intense radiation levels make this basement one of the most dangerous and haunted places on Earth, a grim reminder of the disaster's deadly legacy. 4. The Blood Room at Leap Castle, Ireland. Leap Castle in Ireland is reputed to be one of the most haunted castles in the world. Among its many haunted rooms, the Blood Room stands out for its gruesome history. This small, hidden chamber was discovered behind a false wall during renovations and contained human skeletons piled on top of each other. It is believed that prisoners and enemies of the castle's owners were thrown into the room and left to die. The bones were impaled on wooden spikes at the bottom, adding to the horror. The spirits of those who perished in the Blood Room are said to still haunt Leap Castle, adding to its terrifying reputation. 5. The Hidden Torture Chamber in Poveglia Island, Italy. Poveglia Island, located between Venice and Lido in Italy, is one of the most infamous haunted locations in the world. Used as a quarantine station during the Black Plague and later as a mental asylum, the island is steeped in dark history. One of the most chilling discoveries was a hidden torture chamber in the island's abandoned asylum. This room, found in the basement, contained rusted medical equipment, chains, and other implements of torture. The asylum's head doctor reportedly conducted horrific experiments on the patients, many of whom were believed to be victims of his sadistic practices. The island remains uninhabited and is off-limits to visitors, preserving its haunted and sinister aura. 6. The Secret Room in the Cecil Hotel, Los Angeles. The Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles has a notorious reputation for being the site of numerous suicides, murders, and other mysterious deaths. One of the most disturbing rooms in the hotel is the one where Canadian student Eliza Lamb was found dead in 2013. Lamb's body was discovered in a water tank on the hotel's roof after guests complained of foul-tasting water. The The security footage showing her behaving erratically in an elevator shortly before her death only added to the mystery. The room she stayed in remains a point of fascination and terror, with many believing it to be cursed. The Cecil Hotel's dark history and this particular incident have inspired countless theories and horror stories. 7. The Murder Castle of H. Holmes. H. Holmes, one of America's first documented serial killers, constructed a hotel in Chicago in the late 19th century that later became known as the Murder Castle. The building was designed with hidden rooms, secret passages, and soundproof chambers where Holmes would torture and kill his victims. The most terrifying room was the airtight vault where he would lock his victims, leaving them to suffocate. The Murder Castle had trapdoors, chutes that led to the basement for easy disposal of bodies, and other macabre features. The building was eventually burned down, but the horrors that took place within its walls continue to captivate and horrify people to this day. 8. The Hidden Chambers of the Stanley Hotel, Colorado. The Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado, is best known for inspiring Stephen King's novel, The Shining. While the hotel openly embraces its haunted reputation, one of the scariest discoveries was a hidden chamber found during renovations. This room, located behind a false wall, contained old, dusty furniture and personal belongings from the early 20th century, seemingly untouched for decades. The eerie atmosphere and sudden discovery of the secret room added to the hotel's already spooky ambience. Guests and staff report numerous paranormal experiences, making the Stanley Hotel a popular destination for ghost hunters and fans of the supernatural. 9. The Sealed Room in the Tower of London. The Tower of London is infamous for its bloody history and tales of hauntings. One of the most chilling discoveries was a sealed room found during renovations in the 19th century. This room, located in the Bloody Tower, contained the skeletons of two young boys, believed to be the missing princes in the tower. The princes, Edward V and his brother Richard, Duke of York, were allegedly murdered on the orders of their uncle, Richard III, to secure his claim to the throne. The discovery of the skeletons confirmed the long-held suspicions of foul play, and the spirits of the young princes are said to still haunt the tower. 10. The Secret Laboratory in the House of Dracula. In Romania, the legend of Count Dracula is deeply rooted in the country's history and folklore. The real-life inspiration for Bram Stoker's Dracula, Vlad the Impaler, was a ruthless ruler known for his cruel methods of punishment. One of the most terrifying discoveries related to this legend was a hidden room in a Transylvanian castle, believed to have been used by Vlad himself. This room contained ancient torture devices and remnants of alchemical experiments, suggesting that Vlad dabbled in dark arts and torture. The castle, often associated with Dracula's mythos, remains a place of fear and fascination for those interested in the dark history of the region. Conclusion. These 10 rooms, each with their own macabre histories and terrifying secrets, remind us that some places are better left undiscovered. From hidden torture chambers to sealed rooms containing skeletal remains, these discoveries have sparked imaginations and fueled countless horror stories. They serve as chilling reminders of the darker aspects of human history and the mysteries that still lie hidden in the shadows. Whether driven by curiosity or a love for the macabre, those who venture into these eerie spaces often find that some secrets are best left undisturbed.